Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he skips past his man. Well, they've got it again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rodrigo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. Mbappe! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goes down, but nothing given. Rodrigo, and here's the chance to counter. Now it's Camavinga, now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Vinicius Junior goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now, this could be a chance. Chance, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tchouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eder Militao does well to get it back. Tchouameni opts for safety. Eder Militao. And it's Tchouameni. And Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Oh no, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. That's Valverde. He's got away. Closing in on goal. Oh, look at the space. He's had a shot! Driving on and making good progress. Now that's well seen too. Move. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, this is a... And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And the shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Rodrigo goes for a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Valverde receives it in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Valverde, and he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a good run down the left. That ball looks a good one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Rodrigo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Some really good ball movement. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Eder Militao. It's Camavinga. Eder Militao. Mbappe is herring after that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Valverde. And he's gone looking for safety. Time and again they are repelled. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get it back? And that will be it. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have. As much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely weighted ball. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Might be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eder Militao.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chouameni. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Eder Militao. Over to the left. Oh, good take in a good area. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Camavinga. And they've got rid. Madrid have it back and can go again. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in. And it's gone back to the keeper. "15 minutes till half-time. Played back in. And the cutback. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? He's through, now is he in?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodrigo. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Valverde. Rodrigo. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Looking tidy in possession here. Real chance here. No way through, so back it comes. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Bellingham. And he's well positioned here. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. And that's another throw. Oh, super ball. Bellingham. Camavinga. And the counter is on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He has found the way through. Real chance! And he's there to get it away. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He'll fancy himself from here. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's gone for goal. He's missed, but not by that far. That's been cut out, well played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well played right into his path. Takes a shot! And he can clear it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chance, and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Bellingham. Drill. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dani Ceballos.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Arda Güler. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is it then, now or never. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior ploughing through them. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Some really good ball movement. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There will be 4 extra minutes. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. That's that, the end. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the...
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, just the goalkeeper's a bit... And he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe is onto this. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ball driven towards the far post. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. He's in a great position here. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eder Militao. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the bit, and the shot! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rudiger. And it's Valverde. It's Bellingham. Chouameni. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rodrigo. Almost half an hour in now. Rodrigo. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read. That's great chance! Decent enough try. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rudiger gets it clear. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. This might goes for a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light.
He's had a shot! He scores! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid get themselves back. And the shot! Valverde. That has been cut short. Bellingham has been caught there. It's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Distributed tidily. Hit into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. And there's the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Chouameni, the ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. There's the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Good ball, good take. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he plays one through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, they can break here. He's on it, can he get away? Chouameni. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Camavinga. And he welcomes it, shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold, pinged towards the front line. Rodrigo aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. Chouameni. Forwards and with intent. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eder Militao. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Sticks it away!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And now he has two.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por...
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! He's scored! Deep into injury time! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind.
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tchouaméni. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. Lovely feet. And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Another chance from a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Camavinga. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings in across. Eder Militao with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Shifted upfield. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Un minuto de descuento.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, nice touch. Alexander. He's got all. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. The team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they can break here. And he's got the beating of his man. Driving through the middle. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tchouaméni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. It's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. He's in a good position here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. He's gone for the shot. That's a decent clearance. Bellingham. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out for a throw. And here's Mbappe. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chouameni, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with.
That's exactly what it...
Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's tidy. Bellingham. And he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Arda Güler. Tries to play it through. And the finish! They've done it! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Now it's Mbappe. Arda Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. He's having a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por
Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
el dorsal 30.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz. Threads one in. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
El dorsal 30.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Thinks about the shot. And he was alert to it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.